I've got something huge for you today if you want to take your coding skills to the next level. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner and you're just starting or even thinking about starting your web development journey, or if you're intermediate and you have a pretty good grasp on things, but you just want to code faster, or even if you're at an advanced level, I can still show you some things that will help you to use VS Code to its full potential. That's right, we're here today to talk about VS Code. So let's say that you just started your first web development job. Do you want to be the person that takes forever to finish a task? Or do you want to be the person that finishes so fast that everyone is wondering how you did it? See, when I'm coding, I'm not only thinking about how to complete a task, but also how to complete it as fast and efficiently as possible. Using the tools that you have at your disposal to their fullest potential is going to differentiate you from everyone else. Now, of course, you have to know the coding language itself, but just as important is knowing how to use the tools and features of your code editor. Now, over the years, I've learned so many tips and tricks to cut time off of my coding tasks, but it took me years to learn them. Now, you can learn them on your own too, but the information is spread out all over the internet, or you can learn them all in one place. You see, I have compiled all of my VS Code best practices into one course. Well, there are many reasons why you may want to become a web developer. Maybe you want to increase the income for your family, or maybe you're switching careers later in life, or maybe you're still in school and you just love computers. Whatever your reason, let me help you on your journey. Let me help you get there quicker. Let me help you become a VS Code superhero. 2 months ago, I released my VS Code superhero course, and since then I've gotten so many emails from people thanking me for how much it's improved their coding skills. I want to give as many people as possible the opportunity to level up their skills too. Get ready, this sale is going to be epic, but you have to stick around to the end. Code editors tend to get overlooked in a lot of courses, and employers just expect you to figure them out. But just about every developer can improve their code editing skills and get more out of their editor. Invest in yourself to improve the quality, speed, and efficiency of your code writing skills. Do you want to code faster? Do you want to code more efficiently? Do you want to code more accurately? Do you want to become a VS Code superhero? Let me introduce you to my VS Code superhero course. My goal for this course is to help you to understand what VS Code can do for you and all of its features. Now, this course isn't just for beginners, like I said earlier. Even seasoned developers will learn things that will improve their code quality, efficiency, and speed. In this course, we're going to go over the basic setup and configuration of VS Code. I'm going to walk you step by step through the installation, and we're going to configure it for web development. And then we're going to get into some more advanced stuff. I'll show you some cool tips and tricks along with how to use some of the built-in features like Git integration, debugging, the terminal, emit, and much more. We'll also look at some extensions that are going to make your life easier. So what's included? Well, there's an ebook version. It comes in light and dark mode. It covers all of the same topics that are included in the video course, but in a more concise and condensed way. Here are the current topics. We'll go through the introduction, user interface, customization, fonts, themes, writing and formatting code, using multiple cursors, splitting panels, collaboration inside of VS Code, emit, snippets, becoming a keyboard superhero, and newly added working with containers, IntelliSense, source control, debugging, next steps, and then more sections coming soon. There are currently over 80 screencasts, and of course they're all HD quality and with professional audio. You'll also get a link to my CodeStacker VS Code theme, which by the way is free for anyone. It's on the VS Code marketplace. But something that is exclusive to this course is my Stacker Code font. You can't get it anywhere else. It's based on Code with a custom cursive italics, and of course it has ligatures. You're also going to get my personal settings.json file. You can just copy and paste my settings if you want. You'll also get a keyboard shortcuts cheat sheet, which comes in both light and dark mode as well, and common GitHub commands cheat sheets in light and dark mode as well. And today I'm also announcing the launch of my official CodeStacker Discord channel. This channel is open to anyone, but VS Code Heroes will have an exclusive private channel where you can connect with me and others who are taking the course. A community is great for accountability, and it's invaluable to have access to myself and others who are on the same journey as you. So if you have questions or you need help, we can be there to support you. There's a link in the description to join the Discord server, And once you've enrolled in the course, you'll be given an exclusive role that will give you access to the VS Code Hero channel in the server. Now, are you ready to become a VS Code superhero? So there's 3 options to get into this course. You can get just the ebook, just the videos, or the entire bundle. No matter which options you go for, you're going to get lifetime access and updates. Let's talk about price. What is your time worth? Let's say that your time is worth $100 an hour. I can guarantee you that after this course, if you implement what you've learned, you'll shave at least 15 minutes off of your coding time per day. That's 65 hours or $6,500 per year. This course will pay for itself within the first day. Now, if I charged just 10% of what you'll be saving, that would be $650. Would that be worth it for you? I would gladly pay that if it's going to save me time and money. But I'm not going to charge that much for the course. The regular price for the bundle is $99. But because it's Black Friday, there's an awesome discount. You're going to want to stick around to the end. We're almost there. You might be thinking, won't this course get outdated quickly? VS Code does monthly updates, and as it evolves, I will update the course. You're getting lifetime access to the course and all future updates. I've already added an entire section since its launch. In the Working with Containers section, you're going to learn how to work with Docker in VS Code, how to create containers, and how to code inside of containers in VS Code. Now, what if you purchase the course and you decide that it's just not for you? I have no doubt that you're going to find value in the course, but if for any reason you're not satisfied, just send me an email and I'll give you a full refund. All right, so what do you guys think? I see a lot of comments in here, and I'm going to get to some of these comments because, of course, you guys want to have a course that's maybe on JavaScript or other things, but I think that the code editor just gets overlooked so much. There's so many things that VS Code can do that you may not know that it actually can do. So what is the offer? I haven't gotten to the offer yet. So for the next 20 minutes, you can get the entire course for 75% off. If you miss that first window, for the remainder of 24 hours, you're going to get 70% off. So this is a once a year thing. And let me put the link in the chat. And let me look at some of these questions. Okay. So I'm just going through the questions here. Which courses? So it's a course on VS Code. So it's going to go through the beginners, installation, all of the basic, how to use it, but then advanced stuff. So like the section that I just added was on Docker. So how to use Docker containers within VS Code, how to code within a Docker container, and how to deploy them. So we get into more advanced stuff as well. And so there's a lot of things about other courses. So let me just give you an update on the channel and what I'm planning for 2021. So I plan, of course, on working on some more courses, and they will be language related. So web development, HTML, CSS is going to be the next one, and then JavaScript. I plan on having those done as soon as possible. I wish I could spend more time on content creation, but I do have a family and I have a full-time day job. So right now, YouTube and content creation is not at the top of my list, but it's getting there. And hopefully it will become my full-time job very soon. So I will get some more courses coming out as soon as possible. And if you have any suggestions for content for the YouTube channel, on the Discord server, there is a video suggestions channel. So put them in there and I will put out as much content as I can related to whatever it is you're looking for. Let me just go through some of these questions, see if there's anything else that I can answer. Yeah, so there's some questions about adding some database related content to the VS Code course, and definitely there will be some. I do have a Mongo section that I was going to add to that. SQL specifically, I don't have any content right now for that, but I can look into that. I do have a JavaScript course planned. So somebody's saying their VS Code crashes all the time. It's most likely an extension that you have installed. Make sure that you have the latest version. Make sure that you update to the latest version as well. I've never had any issues. I've never had VS Code crash ever. And someone is saying, will it still be worth learning in 2021? Of course, VS Code is not going away, and the course, I'm going to keep it updated. As VS Code updates, I'm going to add and update that accordingly. So it will definitely be useful and worth it in 2021 as well. Yes, Vim. So there is some Vim extensions to use that. I'm not a big Vim person, so I don't really plan on adding anything Vim related to the VS Code course. Yeah. I'm not really seeing anyone. Pair program, yes, there is a section on collaboration. So that would be pair programming within VS Code. And that is an entire section on that. And VS Code is actually even available on ARM processors. So yeah, you could use it pretty much anywhere now. And I've never had any issues with crashing. So worst case, uninstall it, reinstall it from scratch, and just it's most likely maybe an extension you have running. Not really sure. Danny's here. How's it going, Danny? Couldn't sleep until I knew what your post meant with one letter. Yeah, it was pretty simple. Black Friday. Yep. Okay. So, you also on Adrian's streaming right now too. I forgot. Yes. Anything including PHP, Laravel, Vue, JavaScript related in this. Okay, so I don't have anything PHP related in the VS Code course. I do have some plans on adding Python related stuff and PHP related stuff. What else is in here? Vue, React. Yes, I do have in this course some Vue extensions, React extensions, JavaScript related stuff as well. And some people are talking about Sublime and Atom. Sublime is great for just little things, just really quick open and edit a file. But for any sort of project, VS Code is the way that I go every time. What is my strength? Vanilla JavaScript and React. Those are my favorite, as well as CSS. And so a lot of the stuff that I do is front end related, but back end Node.js is generally what I use on the back end as well. All right, so I'm just going to go for a couple more minutes and see if there's any more questions. And just remember, we have I have a timer here, so about 12 more minutes, and then the discount is going to go back down to 70% for the remainder of the 24 hours. Some of the best extensions for VS. Yeah, I do need to update some of my VS Code videos on YouTube with some more relevant extensions, because a couple of my videos are outdated now. I mean, the extensions are good in them still, but there are some newer extensions. For instance, Sass. There's a Sass extension that that is kind of outdated, and so I should update that. Kite. Yeah, so Kite is an AI autocompleter. So kind of like IntelliSense, but it's smart. So it learns the way that you write code, and over time, it will suggest, IntelliSense will suggest the remainder of a word that you're typing, but Kite will suggest an entire block of code that it knows that you type a lot. And so it just speeds up your typing, your code writing tremendously. Getting some, got a message saying that the site is not working. Let me just double check that. That would not be good. You guys break my site? I'm not seeing any issues. Seems to be working here. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I use tab 9 as well, but then I switched to Kite because it seems to learn a lot quicker, and the suggestions are just much better, in my opinion. They are both very similar, though. How many months did it take you to complete the course? Well, like I said, I'm not doing content creation full time, so I don't have that much time to devote to it. So it took me about 3 months to create the course. I hope to have my next course out much quicker than 3 months from now. We'll see. I'll try my hardest. All right, so I'm gonna, the next course is going to be, I'm just gonna go down the line from the basics and work my way up. So the next course is HTML, CSS, and we're gonna go through all aspects, so Flexbox, grid, all of that, animations. And then the course after that will be JavaScript. And again, it's gonna be from basic to advanced. Am I going content creation full-time? I'm trying to, but I'm not currently. Will that be a paid course or YouTube video? So I will have some crash courses on YouTube, which will be very condensed basic versions of the course, but the full course will be a paid course. So I don't have, there's not a section in there currently for parcel and deploying. Are you talking about in the next course or in this VS Code course? I do offer PPP and student discounts, but this discount is more than that would have been. So this is the biggest discount of the year. I do have a lot of JavaScript videos on YouTube already. I do have a JavaScript crash course and the entire JavaScript January series of little short videos that teach you bite-sized portions of JavaScript. Chat is still going. Let me catch up. IntelliCode for AI completions. IntelliCode. I don't know if I've heard of IntelliCode. I'll have to look into that. In the next course, yes. So the next course, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Yes, we'll be doing the deployment from beginning to end, everything. And let's see. IntelliSense, yep. Okay. I think the extension, yeah. So the Code Stacker extension is on the VS Code Marketplace. That is not, it's free on the VS Code Marketplace. So you don't have to actually purchase the course to get the VS Code theme. But the font, the Stacker Code font, is only available in the course. Let's see. One last question, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to have bundle offers when the next courses come out, of course. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you all who have purchased the course and joined the Discord server. If you have any issues or questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys soon.